Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, crews from Concord, 23 other departments battle large fire at farm. With more on that, let's go to WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
GMI Asphalt is currently accepting job applications to join our team. We have an aggressive pay scale. Health insurance benefits. Both men and women are urged to contact the office of GMI Asphalt or visit us on the web at gmiasphalt.com.
The fire at Murray Farm greenhouses was spotted around 3:30 in the morning by someone passing by. It would eventually go to 4 alarms, bringing in firefighters from 23 towns. The biggest problem, getting enough water, even though the Kentucky River is right across the street.
Even though the river's here, we had some challenge getting water out of the river just because of the steep angle getting down into the river. A little harder to pull a draft out of there because of that steep angle.
From across the river, Jerry Smith and his wife watched.
My wife was really shook up. She started crying, and she was really distressed about it because we know the Murrays personally.
While the investigation is ongoing, it looks like the fire started in the building containing the office and mechanical services.
So our boilers, electrical, water, all of that's gone, and the greenhouse was attached to that building.
The timing couldn't have been worse, as the greenhouses were packed with plants for the spring. Still, owner Dave Murray believes 85 to 90% of the plants can be saved.
Everything on the back side of this greenhouse, as we go all the way back, the further we go back, the better it looks.
While it might be tough getting things open for Easter, Murray says his goal is to be back open by the end of the month, and he has a message for his customers.
We've been here since 1904. We're not quitting yet.
And you can see them putting on some of the plastic to get those greenhouses buttoned up for the evening. Now, there was one firefighter transported for evaluation. No other injuries reported. And owner Dave Murray says he wants everyone to know that Dickie, the greenhouse cat, is just fine. Reporting live in Concord, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Ben had the heart of a guardian. Thousands pay tribute to fallen detective. Law enforcement officers from across the country paid tribute on Tuesday to fallen Maine State Police Detective Ben Campbell. 3,000 mourners celebrated his life at Cross Insurance Arena in Portland. Group searches for anyone who recognized dog found mated near Manchester Park. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
GMI Asphalt is currently accepting job applications to join our team. We have an aggressive pay scale. Health insurance benefits. Both men and women are urged to contact the office of GMI Asphalt or visit us on the web at gmiasphalt.com.
Investigation is underway after an emaciated and dehydrated dog was found near Livingston Park in Manchester. Granite State Dog Recovery says the female pit bull was taken to a vet last night. She had very low blood pressure and appeared to have urine burns on her skin, which could indicate that she was confined to a crate or a kennel. She only weighed 26 pounds, but vets say she should weigh more than twice that amount. Granite State Dog Recovery is asking anyone who recognizes this dog to please give them a call.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Sununu says he's made absolutely no decision on his political future. Governor responds to WMUR's report that he's told key Republicans he's seeking re-election. Governor Chris Sununu said Wednesday he has made absolutely no decision on his political future, responding to WMUR's report that he has told other key Republicans within the past several days that he intends to seek a third term as governor and does not intend to run for the U.S. Senate in 2020. Republican sources are saying that the governor has told them he intends to run for re-election and not take on Senator Jeanne Shaheen next year. Amy Kohlenbarger staffs up in New Hampshire with 3 veteran political operatives. Minnesota Democratic Senator Amy Kohlenbarger's presidential campaign is about to have a permanent New Hampshire presence. The campaign said on Wednesday that 3 veterans of New Hampshire in national politics have been hired to staff her campaign in the Granite State. The campaign said her New Hampshire team will focus on building a strong grassroots operation and talk to people across the Granite State about Amy's optimism economic agenda. The staffers are, let's take a look. Scott, Sandra, Ben, and those are her staffers to run her New Hampshire campaign location. Newly announced presidential candidate Eric Seeswell to return to New Hampshire next week. California Democratic U.S. House member hires top campaign official with several Granite State ties. U.S. Rep. Eric Seeswell, the latest Democrat to declare a candidacy for president, will return to New Hampshire next week for 2 events, including a taping of WMUR's Conversation with the Candidate series. Also, Seeswell has hired a veteran political strategist with several ties to major New Hampshire Democrats to a top post in his campaign. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Wednesday evening. And here's a look at that U.S. stock market for all of you for this Wednesday evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the green and went up. Oil closed in the green and went up. U.S. 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the red and went down. And VAX closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 rises as majority on Fed sees no change in rates this year. The S&P 500 rose slightly on Wednesday as the Federal Reserve reaffirmed that it would keep rates unchanged this year. Trump on Dem tax return request, I won't do it. On the day, House Democrats marked as a deadline for the IRS to respond to their request for President Donald Trump's tax returns. The president on Wednesday doubled down on his position that he won't be making them public, at least for now. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. Good night, everyone. Bye. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Bye, everyone.